I always got to start off with a smile. Hello, everybody. Let me turn my ring light on. I always forget to turn my ring light on. Let me adjust my Instagram camera. Got my training going on, so I cannot be on here long. Now my mode won't switch. Okay, here we go. You got to get my stuff together. Look, I'm new to this production thing. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Hi, that's my boy. Was it? I can't remember the pig suey. Yeah, that. Hi, James. Thank you for coming on. I know you're not gonna stay on for long, but thank you for the support. Let's get this money. Yes, let's go. So, today I always talk about the real estate market, what's going on in the real estate market, and credit tip. So, a little testimony I'm gonna share with you from one of my clients as well. So, if you don't know me, I am Toria Howard, former educator, mother of four, wife, all of that. And I am all things real estate now. I am a full time entrepreneur, and I'm loving it. Commercial and residential real estate here in Memphis, Tennessee, helping people all across the United States with commercial real estate, commercial loan broker. So if you need to invest in real estate, I got the loans for you. And I'm also in the credit restoration financial literacy space. So that's a little bit about me. So drop a one in the chat if you're watching this live. Drop a two in the chat if you're new to my live. Drop a three in the chat if you are watching the replay, and I really appreciate it. So let's get it started. As far as I got my training going on in the background, because a well-trained person, agent, hi, Arkenny, is a especially smart person. So talk about the Memphis, what's going on in the Memphis market today, well, this week from the last 7 days. So we got 227 houses on the market. It came new to the market in the last 7 days. 227. So people still trying to sell their homes. You had 215 sold in the last 7 days. So think about that. Let me back it. Let me rewind it. 227 new houses to the market in the last 7 days. It's the last time I spoke. And then there have been 215 sold in the last 7 days. So you do the math. People still buying and selling real estate out here, people. We have 199 pending sales, meaning that they're about to go to the closing table here soon. So people are still buying and selling real estate, all in all. Just let me tell you that. People keep saying, oh, it's not a good time to buy real estate. It's not a good time to buy real estate because this and that. And this. Let me tell you, people still selling their homes. People are still buying homes. And it's not just here in Memphis. This is just the market update for Memphis. You got to think about looking at the market update in your state, especially if you live in Florida, Texas, and California, New York, bigger markets. If you Salt Lake City is doing still booming, still red hot. I just talked to a realtor in Salt Lake City. They still doing big numbers in Salt Lake City. So the real estate market is still going, regardless of the fact that people are buying. If you want to sit on the sideline, you can do that. Buy. That's why all these investors is getting into it. They are buying. They're not about to wait till the interest rate goes down, because guess what? They're not. They actually lower than when I bought my first home. So they're at like 6% right now. At the top. So I'm about to make sure that they change every day. So let me go back and look at that again right quick, because I usually have it up here. So let me go to the highest credit score. It don't matter if you got it's gonna still stay the same. If you got a 740 to an 800, if you got a 740 to an 800, 850, it's still gonna be the same. So right now, interest rates are 5.48%. So that's if you got a 740 or higher credit score. So if we go down to 720, you had a 5.59. Go down to 700, you had a 5.78. You go down to 680, you had a 6% interest rate. You go down to 660 to 679, you at a 6.6. So you see it jumped a whole point six by dropping the credit score 10 points. 640, 6.69. And you some places you still can get a mortgage for 620. That's 6.696. So regardless of the fact, if you have a 740 or above, you're still in the 5.48% range. People are still buying real estate, regardless of the fact nobody's going down to the 0%, 1%, 2%. That's over with. If you think that the interest rates are going to go down, they are not. Home prices going to still increase. Appreciation is still going to happen. Now, price is going to go down, but the value is not, because a lot of people are overpricing their houses because they're not valued at that amount. Let me say that again. People are overpricing their houses because they're out here looking at all these other people who have, sold their houses around them for this high amount, and they haven't even fixed up their home. Curb appeal is off, outdated and old. That your house is not going to sell. I was just on a real estate call today. This guy is having a hard time getting his seller to sell this home because he thinks that he's going to get $1 million for a house that got an old roof, old HVAC, old plumbing, old electrical. Not going to happen. And it has no updates. So if you're a seller and you're out there, and let me get back to my YouTube, but if you're a seller and you're out there and you're thinking, I'm sorry to burst your bubble, and you think that these buyers out here are getting hip to the game, there is other houses that have been updated that they could even pay less for than your house, and they're going to go get that one. If you want your house to stay on the market for more than 5 days, then overprice it and see what happens. Don't listen to your real estate professional that has been doing it and studying the market and see what happens. So you got to realize that you have trusted this person to do a job. Now you need to really trust that person to do the job. Price the house appropriately and you will sell your home. Stop being greedy and sell your house appropriately. But let's talk about some of the best places to live in 2022. Let's talk about that. It's an article on realtor.com, so you can find that to fact check me if you want to. So, top places to live in the U.S. 2020. So those of you that are looking to relocate, you in an expensive market, here are some. Some of these are expensive markets, but here you go. But according to realtor.com, because I got to give an disclaimer as to where I got my information, Huntsville, Alabama is number one. Now, I hear a lot of good things about Huntsville, Alabama, as far as investing is concerned. So, medium home price there is 400,000. So Colorado Springs, Colorado. Colorado is doing big things. Green Bay, Wisconsin is number three. Boulder, Colorado is number four. Now, those it's a lot of Colorados. Is what, two on here? So Colorado doing big things. San Jose, California, medium home price 1.4. Raleigh and Durham. Now, I hear a lot of going on in Raleigh and Durham. Don't sleep on North Carolina. They are getting an Amazon headquarters. They're getting an Apple headquarters. I've talked to a real estate agency. I network with people, so I be knowing what's going on. They're getting an Apple, an Amazon, and a Google, and some other. So Raleigh and Durham about to be booming. They're gonna have a lot of traffic going in there. So if you know anybody that's in that area, if you're an investor in that area, if you're looking to sell your home in that area, I would love to help you. But no, but still, these are the things that's going on in your market. Raleigh Durham is going up because of the industry. Anytime when you're thinking about moving and relocating, the best thing to do is to Google, if you have children, what's the best schools, what companies are coming to the area, and then what's the crime rate. Those are the top three things. So when you're thinking about relocating to a different state, think about those top three things. Think about, if you have children, school district, um, what I say, school district, companies and industries that's coming to, because the more big companies that come into the town, the more your home value is, your more your home is going to be valued. And then the crime statistics and also the walkability. I know a lot of millennials, and I'm included in that. I just found out not too really long ago. I just made the cut of being a millennial. So, if a lot of millennials are thinking of, a lot of them are not buying cars and they want the walkability. That's why a lot of people in Memphis are wanting to relocate to the Midtown area because it's close to a lot of things and a lot of restaurants and things like that. So you have to think about those factors when you're thinking about relocating and you're thinking about buying a home. So if you have children, school district, of course, what industries, businesses are coming to that area, crime statistics, and walkability. Point blank in the period. So going back to the list, number 7 is Fayetteville, Arkansas. Is number 7. Portland, Maine is number 8. Sarasota, Florida is number 9 with the $590,000 median home price. Fayetteville is $425,000. Portland, Maine is $525,000. Then you have San Francisco, California coming in at number 10. So according to Realtor.com, those are the best places to live in America in 2022. So Huntsville, Alabama, I wouldn't have never guessed Huntsville, Alabama being a more, but like I said, I've been on a whole lot of realtor, um, with investors and everything, but networking and everything, and they're talking good things about Huntsville. So, I'm from the city, from up north. So thinking about going to Huntsville, Alabama is kind of like, but I live in Memphis, so whatever. Not to be tough. Now, Memphis people don't be bashing me. I'm just saying, if you have never lived nowhere else, you will understand. If you ever live somewhere else, you will understand. I've lived in 3 different states and visited a lot of them. So, but that's that on the market updates and the best places to live. Thank you, Carlos, for sharing. I don't see you. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Carlos, for sharing. You always share. So now I'm gonna go back to the sellers, right? So we talking about how to get your home ready. I had said a little bit about it. Um, so here are some things that you can do to upgrade your home. Okay, so I'm giving you 9 kitchen upgrades just for the kitchen. So those of you that have a home, these are some things that you can do for the kitchen that'll give you those updates. So we're talking about, let me get to my pictures here. Upgrading, of course, flooring, fresh paint, and updating the backsplash. Those are 3 things that your kitchen can and will make wonders. Paint makes a whole lot of difference. Everybody loves a good hardwood looking floor. It doesn't even have to be the best of the top of the line hardwood. It can be some that's, go to the clearance rack. You don't have to, but if you want to sell your home for top dollar, these are some of the things. People, let me ask this question. What do you think people want to see when they first walk into a home? What the first thing that they gravitate to when they first walk into a home? Somebody tell me. What is the first thing when you're looking for a home? What's the first thing that people gravitate to? Anybody? Somebody? I know it's a delay, but understand that when you walk in, of course, yes, the kitchen. Thank you, Lakeisha. People are looking, even if they don't cook, they want to see the kitchen. Your curb, first of all, they're not gonna come into stop at your home if your curb appeal is not right. So you got stuff hanging over, you got bushes all over the place, the grass not cut, not fresh coated. They're not going to want to walk in. But when they walk in, they go, oh yeah, the living room, nice, den, nice, straight to the kitchen, even if they do not cook. So, upgrading your flooring, fresh paint, updating backsplash are some of the things that you can do for that kitchen. So, lighting is, I love a good, I don't know about you guys, but I'm fascinated about light fixtures. I love a good light fixture. So, Light fixtures make a difference. Updating the faucets, updating the hardware. Even if you don't want to change the cabinets, if you got good sturdy cabinets and some of those older homes, if you can get them resurfaced and repaint them, put some new hardware, that'll save you a ton of money and be able to yes, lighting is a plus. People like bright kitchens even if it's dark. If you got a dark kitchen, and I'm sorry, I don't like an all white kitchen. That's just my preference. I don't like an all white kitchen. I like greens, I like blues, I like black. But you can still make a dark kitchen look light by the lighting. Yes, lighting is makes a huge ton of difference. So updating your lighting, updating the faucets, updating the hardware. And like I said, even if even though you don't have the money, if you don't want to spend the money on upgrading the cabinets and your cabinets are good, then resurface them, repaint them, new hardware. Simple. So update the island and countertops. Now, countertops are another thing. Like you cannot have a beautiful painted kitchen, beautiful hardware, and your countertops are terrible. It's not. It's not gonna work. You don't have to get the highest the top end. You don't have to get marble and all of that. Go to, like I said, there's a clearance section. These people we want to get rid of this stuff. Go to the clearance section and get you a good countertops to go in your kitchen. Energy efficient appliances. Everybody wants to be green, even if they are not. They love to see energy efficient. And update your cabinets. Like I said, updating your cabinets don't have to be pulling them all down. Updating your cabinets can just be resurfacing them, repainting them, add some new hardware. So that's just a few tips about your kitchen to get your home ready for the market. So if you are looking to list, those are some things that you can do. So recap, update your flooring, your backsplash, and your lighting. Your countertops are a huge thing. And you don't have to spend a whole lot of money on these things. You can repurpose your flooring by, repurpose your cabinets by just resurface them, repaint them, and put some new hardware. It makes a difference. So, uh-oh, trying to open. Wow, it won't open. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. So I just wanted to give you that market update. So if you missed it, you had to go back and watch the replay. So I gave you a market update, the best places to live in 2022 according to realtor.com. And if you're a seller, how to get your listing. Looking to purchase a new home. So my other one in divorce. Any advice? Lakeisha, where are you from? Where are you located? I would love to help you, but I don't want to. I don't just send me a DM or. But where are you from? Where are you located? I will definitely give you some advice on doing that. Um. So hold on. Let me answer this question. So anyway, yeah, send me a DM and I'll definitely we can get together and I'll help you with that. So talking about um as far as a credit tip, go ahead, Kenny. I appreciate you coming on. So I like I said, I do credit restoration. I also help people build their credit. So I have a lot of people that want to buy a home and they don't have the credit worthiness they need to build. Some people don't need to restore, they just don't have credit at all. So we have what we use a company called Credit My Rent to do so. And today I received a update from one of my clients. When he first started, he had his credit score was in the 500s. He added Credit My Rent to his credit report in a month. His credit score jumped from I can't say it, but it was in the fives to now he's in the in the 630s, 640s now. Just by adding his rent to his credit report. It's a trade line. So you can add up to 2 years of your credit report. I mean your rent to your credit report, which gives you the account history. That account history accounts for 35% of your credit score. So if you did not know that, 35% of your credit score is your account history. So don't start closing. If you're thinking about buying a home, Keep the oldest the trade line is, the better. Don't don't start, closing accounts. Now, they are lenders are going to average it. So if you just did a credit card or something like here recently, it's going to bring your average down. But the older your credit, the better. The more that you're using your credit, the better. That's another thing. You're holding on to your credit is not going to boost your credit score. If you want to get to the 750s, 800 range, you have to use it, pay it off. Use it, pay it off. If you don't, they're going to cut your credit line down because they're not making any money off of you. Point blank in the period. You have to use your credit to build your credit. You have to use credit cards, personal loans, trade lines, those different things to build your credit, to boost your credit. So just understand that that needs to happen as far as building your credit. When you're talking about buying a home, you need to have at least, now lenders are accepting you for you as long as you got 1 year of good credit history going on. They accept that. It used to be 2 years or more. So now some lenders are accepting that you if you only have 1 year, so you'll be credit worthy. But you have to start like every 3 month increments. You need to add something, but be responsible. When you're talking about using your credit cards, I had a guy. He used to pay his rent with his credit card. He had the money for it. Swipe it, and it's showing that he's making a big purchase every single month and paying it right back off. Use your credit cards for things you already know you're gonna have the money for. Use it to pay your bills. Guess what? You eliminate a bill by doing that. Think about it. If you go and you pay your rent, you pay your car note, you pay your cell phone, you pay this and you pay that, then you got to turn around and pay a credit card bill because you didn't really rent it up by going shopping. You done created more bills instead of taking your rent, your if you can't pay your rent, your car payment, or you can't pay your car payment, put your phone bill, your cable bill, your internet bill on your credit card. Have it coming off reoccurring. Pay it off every month. Watch your credit score grow. Pay more than the minimum balance. 20, I always say pay 20. If you can't pay, like, pay it off, always pay $20 over. But just make sure you keep it 30%. But when you get to the home buying process, those last 3 months when you're ready, you need to get that down to 10% as much as you can utilization. 7 to 10%. Because they're looking for that. Normally, if you're not trying to buy a home, 30% is good. But when you're talking about buying a home, 10 to 7%, because they're going to tell you to pay down the balances anyway to it. So you might as well just go ahead and do it up front. So when you're talking about buying a home, and then 3 months before you're thinking about lending, you need to. So if you're thinking about getting a mortgage now, so June, July, August, those, and you trying to get your mortgage in September, June, July, August need to have your credit card utilization down to 10%, 7 to 10%. If you're not, 30% is good. But I'm just telling you from what I've learned from different lenders. I am not a licensed mortgage professional. I'm just telling you from what I know from listening to other lenders who I have worked with, what they are looking for. So when you're looking for a lender and everything, make sure you get to that person that is show that you have that you can get a personal relationship with, somebody that you are relatable to, because that's the person that has to walk you through the process. So just be mindful of all these things. But like I said, you can add credit. My he went from a 500 and something, like mid 500s, to a mid 600s in 30 days. Just letting you know, adding that rent to your credit report as a trade line, it has helped a lot of people. And but you have to do it where you're renting for 2 years or more. That's the best time. That's the best increase. That's the highest increase you're gonna get because you're adding that rental history. I mean that trade line. And I've talked to many lenders. Some people say, "Oh, it looks like this and like that." Some lenders I know said it's fine. It's account history. Now the only thing is sometimes they'll say, "Oh, they'll add your rent to your debt to income ratio." Some lenders do not. So that's why I said ask the right questions when you're going to the lender. When you're talking about going to the lender, ask them how many loans have they sold. I mean, have closed. In the last month. How have how many people have they served in the last month? How long does it take them to close on a loan? Can you get underwritten after your pre-approval before you go look for a home? Because that's a lot of things that people are doing too as a realtor to step up is to get your client already out of the pre-approval status to already underwritten. That's something totally different. A pre-approval can change. If you already underwritten, that means all you have to do is find your home. Once you find it, put the contract in, accept it, you got 14 days. Not 30, not 45. It cuts out the time and it helps the seller to be like, if you're already underwritten, it's just like a cash deal. So you beat the system. So it's a lot of trick. That's why you get with a polished, knowledgeable real estate professional like myself. See how I just dropped these jewels and these games? So I need some more shares, some more comments. Is this some good information? Let me know something. I don't know because I'm trying to, do what I can do to, educate the masses. And I appreciate you. So give me some shares, give me some comments. Is this good information? I hope so. So you can, like I said, the account history, 35%. Your on-time payments make a difference. Please do not be late when you're talking about the lend. When you're trying to go to the lending process, a late payment will kill your credit score. I mean, kill it. And then just be mindful of those things that might drop out of the sky. Like when I was about to buy my home, I was at the closing table. Those of you that have been on here, you heard this story before. I was at the closing table about to sign the paper, get my keys. Okay, the closing officer said, ooh, we can't do this closing. Why we can't? Why we can't? I was about to get real irate in the office. Oh, you got a collection item that just come from Chase. Chase, I paid Chase off. How do I have a collection item from them? Oh, it shows that it's a zero balance, but it's still showing up as a collection. So we won't be closing today. Oh, yes, we will. I got Chase on that phone because there is no way that you're gonna put a collection on my credit report at a zero balance when you know I paid you off. Oh no. So we had to rectify that situation at the time. You still have to fax stuff. So I had to get that faxed in, and I almost lost my house because a collection dropped at the last minute. So just make sure all your ducks are in a row. Make sure that you have your finances in a row because you can lose your house at the closing table. They'll snatch your keys back from you when you leave the office. I've heard the stories. It has happened. So getting yourself together, being mindful of what's on your finances is essential. If you need your credit restored, do that. Stop procrastinating because you want to, other things are taking priority. I'm not saying that choose paying rent over getting your credit repaired. That's not what I'm saying. Paying your light bill. That's not what I'm saying. But if you can sacrifice going out to eat, watching TV, or whatever the case may be, you can give up something that you don't really need to be able to purchase a home, which is a generational asset that'll help you build wealth. Then you need to make that decision to make that sacrifice. You don't have to go with me. There's plenty of people out there doing credit repair. But if you want to buy a home, you need to make sure that you are following a system, being disciplined, doing what you need to do. Unless you just got the cash. If you get an inheritance, you win the lottery, or you just you doing some illegal dealings and you doing whatever, you get the money, you got the cash, by all means, do what you need to do. But if you don't, take the time and stop procrastinating and stop thinking that your credit is going to be restored in 15 to 30 days. It's not. It takes at least 30 to 45 days to get a response from the credit bureaus. It don't matter who you go with. Don't matter who you go with. It's still going to take you at least 30 to 45 days. And it could take 45 to 90 days. It could take 6 to 8 months. It all depends on your credit profile. You did not damage your credit in 30 days. It happened over years. So all of a sudden you think that you want your credit should be repaired in 30 days, 15 days. I had somebody come to me like, I need my credit repaired in 7 days. Who? I don't have a magic wand. I had to pass him over to somebody else. Hopefully they was able to help him. I don't know. I don't work magic. Only magic that I work is legal magic. because it happened for me. I used our services. I used my company that I am working with. 3 of my bankruptcies were removed. 2 within the first 40 days. All 3 have been removed from the last year because that one was pretty fresh. It's like 2 years ago. So, well, 3 years ago now. So it took some time for that one. But the first 2 off. Collection items, 5 of them gone first 40 days. Late payments, inquiries, all removed. I know what our services can do. Now, a lot of people say that our services don't work. That's because they didn't follow the process. If you do not send your dispute letters off in time, there's a timestamp. The credit bureaus are going to throw them away. So if you send them off 15 days, 30 days late, they're not even going to put them through the machine because nobody sits there and read the letters. Let's understand that. Nobody sits there and reads the letters. They're going to put them right through the machine or whatever. But if they too late, they're going to throw them in the trash. Shredder. Shred. So a lot of people just did that. Then people didn't send the results back to the company. So the letters can be revamped so they can be say something different. So I followed the system to a T and got a 93-point increase in the first 40 days, 163-point increase year to date. Still climbing. Now I'm just, building my credit scores. I got to add more trade lines to mine. But I know I'm the product of the product. But like I said, you can choose whoever you want to choose. But if you want to buy a home, you need to get started now. Stop procrastinating. Stop the mortgage rates are not going to go down. Tennessee just got a boatload of money that they are putting into the market to help people buy homes. So you leaving money on the table. The longer you sit, you got programs that got zero down. They got programs that give you a grant for your closing costs, so you don't have to come out of pocket for nothing. There is no excuse to not buy a home at this point. Only thing that's holding you back is your credit and your finances. There's too much money on the table. You got lenders out there that got programs that giving you money back at the closing table. You coming home with a check and a home and the keys and everything. But y'all leaving the money on the table because y'all want to continue to procrastinate. You want to continue to go out and look good for these folks that don't care. And then you go and then you all of a sudden want to come to me 30 days later. Oh, I want to buy a home in 30 days. I don't work magic. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't have a magic wand. I am not your fairy godmother. I only can do what I can do, but it's up to you to do what you need to do. I only can do so much. So I say that to say this. Thank you for tuning into my live market. I gave you a market update. So if you missed it, you got to go back and watch the replay. And please do like, share, comment. Tell me this is some good information. And if you miss how you can, upgrade your home, as a seller, you go back and watch the replay. But my name is Toria Howard. I am a real estate professional. I have my real estate investment company with Exquisite Dreams Properties, so I'm the founder and CEO. And I am a realtor with EXP Realty, helping people in Memphis, Tennessee, commercial and residential real estate. And I can help you find that perfect realtor all across the United States. I'm a commercial loan broker. So if you want to buy and hold, which you want to be a landlord, you want a short-term rental, you want to be a short-term rental operator, I can help you with that. Fix and flips, I can help you with that. Rehab loans, I can help you with that. Bridge loans, I can help you with that. I'm about to start adding some more to my repertoire. I'm about to figure out how to get these auto loans too, people. Holla at me. I'm about to get there's too much money out here. I'm going to do auto loans and business lines of credit. So once I do that, I'll let you know. I'm gonna have what you need. I'm gonna be the money dope girl. No, just you get money, but your credit got to be straight. So holler at me if you need your credit restored. I was just about to get to that. So if you need credit restoration, my links are for my digital card. It's attached to my Facebook. If you're on my Instagram, you can click on my link in my bio, and I got to put my link on my YouTube channel. So I have complimentary consultations, 30 minutes. I'll go over your credit report. I will, tell you, from what I know, now the licensed mortgage professionals, what the mortgage lenders are looking for. So I am your one-stop shop. You want to be on my video, or that was a mistake? I don't know. Let's see. You got a question? I'll bring you up there. I don't mind if you want to come. But I'm here to serve. I'm here to help. So if you know anybody looking to buy or sell, if you know anybody need their credit restored, if you know anybody that needs just advice on lending, buying a home, I will help. Sure. Hi, Anna. I can barely hear you. An- Okay. 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 It's 14 days. So you have it's 14 days. If they're older than 14 days, then that's when they don't do nothing. But if you get them, huh? Whatever date is on there. So that's why I was saying, like, you can get it where they can even you can get them and you can print them off instead of that, and it'll be quicker instead of getting them mailed to you. No, no, no. You'll print them off and you still have to mail them because they want their stuff in the mail. Yeah. So what I'm saying is the company, because you getting them, the company is mailing them to you, right? Yeah. The mailing system is messed up right now too. Because my mom sent me something express mail and it took a month. So I don't know what's going on with the mailing system. But you can call the company and have them send them to your portal. And then you can go in and print them off. And they'll send them to you the same day. And you can print them off and it is have the date. You can send them off, the same day. So that's quicker instead of getting the mail because the mailing system is going. Yeah. Yeah, so getting them mailed is fine, but you just have to. As soon as you get them in the mail, you have to like next day like send them out, and that's the thing. But it's still a work. You have a 14-day window, but that's why I usually tell my clients to get it. You get them sent to you, get them sent to your portal, and then print them off. It'll be quicker because if you can call the company today and say, "Hey, I need some new dispute letters," and they'll send them to you that day and then have that day's date on it. And then you can print them off that day and send them off, at the same day. Okay. Okay. It's not the last 4 digits of your social. Okay, yeah, definitely call them tomorrow. And if you need me to call them with you, that I can do that. I get on the phone with you. But yeah, they'll reset your password for you, and then you can just tell them that you want to opt into getting getting them sent to your portal, and that'll be quicker. They'll change the status. That won't be a problem. Yeah, I got a 21-day covenant. Somebody got to keep me accountable. I'm supposed to go live every day, but every time I get to Thursday, it seems like it just don't happen. But yeah, I go, but I know I'm consistent Monday through Wednesday. You'll see me. you're you're welcome. Thank you for coming on. Bye. So yep, look, instant help, right? That's what I do. Instant help right there. That's the customer service you're gonna get from me, people. You get my direct phone number. I'm gonna be on the phone. If we gotta call the company, we gonna be on the phone. If you need me to walk you through something, I wish our Kenny was on here. He know I'm gonna be there. So, like I said, if you want to buy a home, it's time to buy. Stop procrastinating. Stop thinking that the market is gonna go down. It's not. It's not. The prices are gonna adjust. The interest rates are not. It's a good time to buy right now, even if you're an investor. Good time to buy. So I will. Now it's time for me to eat at 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna go get my fish and my vegetables because I've got to get this body snatched. So I'll talk to y'all and see y'all tomorrow. And I appreciate it. Give me some comments. Blow it up for me. Share it. Love y'all. Bye.